Hello students, good morning. Hello everybody. Welcome to my class. This is Pradeep sir with another session of trigonometry from class 10 mathematics. Presently, we are doing the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry and we are going through the topic trigonometric identities. In the previous session, I have shown you how to find those trigonometric identities, rather how to uh, derive those trigonometric identities. Okay, and I have solved few problems also, very simple one. Today also I am going to show you some simple problems based on these trigonometric identities. Okay, these problems are very easy to understand and you can just make it in very short period of time. So let me start with the first question. Here what we have to prove, it is sine square theta plus 1 upon 1 plus tan square theta equals to 1. We have to prove this identity. Now first of all, let me write all those identities which we have learned about in the previous session. That is sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1, sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1, cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. These are the common identities which will be required during the session today and the next session also. So basic identities are these three. Okay, so I'm going to use this identity here also. Now LHS sine square theta plus 1 upon 1 plus tan square theta, which that is equals to sine square theta plus 1 upon, now what is 1 plus tan square theta? Just see the identity, the second one. From there we can write tan square theta 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta, because if I take this tan square theta to the right hand side, then sec square theta is equals to 1 plus tan square theta. So in place of 1 plus tan square theta, I can write sec square theta. So this becomes sine square theta plus, now 1 upon sec theta is the actually sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. That means cos theta equals to 1 upon sec theta or sec theta equals to 1 upon cos theta. So in place of 1 upon sec theta, I can write cos theta. So here it is 1 upon sec square theta, so it will become cos square theta. So this will be cos square theta. Now sin square plus cos square, from the first identity it is 1. So here I have used identity sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Okay. So whenever you are using any identity, don't forget to write it as reason in the bracket. Okay, that will help you in two things. First of all, the examiner who will examine your copy, he will be pleased to see that you have done the sum by yourself and you have understood the sum better. This is the common opinion made by all the examiner when they are going to check your paper. The second profit is that while writing this identity every time, it will be automatically memorized by you. You don't have to spare extra time for memorizing all these identities. Whenever you are doing the sum, if you are writing the identities beside as reason, then all these identities will be memorized by you automatically. That is a good habit. So we have proved the sum, it was given the LHS, and finally we approach to the RHS. Therefore LHS is equals to RHS proved or verified, whatever you want to write. Understood? This is also a simple one. Okay. Now the next question. It is 1 upon 1 plus sine theta, 1 upon 1 plus sine theta plus 1 upon 1 minus sine theta is equals to 2 sec square theta. 2 sec square theta. Okay, so first of all, let me simplify the LHS. 1 upon 1 plus sine theta, 1 upon 1 minus sine theta, that is equals to, so put bracket here. So here it will be 1 plus sine theta multiplied with 1 minus sine theta. Okay, that's simple. LCM is this. Now this will be 1 minus sine theta plus, here it will be 1 plus sine theta. Just I have performed the LCM because these two are in the form of a fraction. So here minus sine theta and plus sine theta will be cancelled. So what will remain on the numerator? That is 1 plus 1, that is 2. And the denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So what is a plus b into a minus b? That is a squared minus b squared. So here a means 1, so 1 squared minus b means sine theta, so it will be sine square theta. That is a squared minus b squared. Now 2 upon, what is 1 minus sine square theta? See this identity. If I take this sine square theta to the right hand side, then cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sine square theta. So in place of 1 minus sine square theta, I can write cos square theta. Here 1 square is 1 only. So I am removing this one, I am removing this square. So it is 1 minus sine square theta. That means it can be written as cos square theta. Now 1 upon cos theta is the sec theta only, because we know sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. That is, in place of 1 upon cos theta, we can write sec theta. So here 2 upon cos square theta, so it can be written as 2, then 1 upon cos square theta can be written as sec square theta. So it is sec square theta. 2 upon cos square theta is 2 sec square theta, and that is the RHS we have to prove. Therefore we can say LHS equals to RHS proved. Done? Okay. Next sum. Just go through it. Now I am going to solve one more problem. Sec theta multiplied with 1 minus sine theta sec theta multiplied with 1 minus sine theta and multiplied with sec theta plus tan theta, and that is equals to 1. We have to prove that this is equals to 1. Okay, so first of all, let me simplify the LHS. Sec theta multiplied with 1 minus sine theta multiplied with sec theta plus tan theta. Now let me multiply this first part, first one, with sec theta. So sec theta multiplied with 1 is sec theta, and sec theta multiplied with sine theta, that is sec theta sine theta, and I am keeping this as it is, no change. Sec theta plus tan theta. I am not changing this, the second part. Now sec theta minus, what is sec theta here? Sec theta means 1 upon cos theta, as I have shown you earlier. Cos theta is 1 upon sec theta and sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. So in place of sec theta, I can write 1 upon cos theta and multiply with sin theta. And here it is sec theta plus tan theta. Now sec theta, here it is 1 multiplied with sin theta is sin theta only. So sin theta upon cos theta, what is that? Sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. So it will become tan theta. And here it will remain as it is, sec theta plus tan theta. Here I have used, since sec theta equals to 1 upon cos theta. Okay, next. Now see this, sec theta minus tan theta multiplied with sec theta plus tan theta. It is in the form a minus b multiplied with a plus b. So what is a minus b multiplied with a plus b? That is a squared minus b squared. So what is a here? A is sec theta and b is tan theta. So a squared minus b squared means sec squared theta minus tan squared theta. You can write the identity which you have used here also, if you think so. That is also for your betterment, because if you are writing the identity means it will be memorized. So here I have used a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b multiplied with a minus b. Okay. Now sec squared theta minus tan squared theta, that is also an identity, that is equals to 1. So here I have got the answer as 1 and right hand side is also 1. Therefore the identity is proved. Therefore we can write LHS equals to RHS verified. Understood? Okay, just go through it. Next sum. The question is tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta plus cot square theta divided by 1 plus cot square theta equals to 1. Tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, cot square theta divided by 1 plus cot square theta equals to 1. Okay, so LHS tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, cot square theta divided by 1 plus cot square theta. Now keep tan square theta as it is. Change this one. 1 plus tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. Take tan square theta to the right hand side. So it will become sec square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. So here I can write sec square theta plus cot square theta, keep it as it is, and 1 plus cot square theta. From here cosec square theta equals to 1 plus cot square theta. This cot square theta will go to the right hand side and it will become plus. So it will be 1 plus cot square theta is cosec square theta. So here I can write cosec square theta. Okay. Now tan square theta can be written as sin square theta upon cos square theta divided by sec square theta can be written as 1 upon cos square theta. Because sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. So in place of sec square theta, I have written 1 upon cos square theta. Now here also I can do the same thing. Cos square means cos square theta upon sin square theta. This is also a formula. Cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta, and cosec square theta. So here in place of cosec square theta, I can write 1 upon sin square theta, because cosec theta is a reciprocal of sin theta. So in place of cosec square theta, I can write 1 upon sin square theta. Okay. Now sin square theta upon cos square theta multiplied with this 1 upon cos square theta will become cos square theta upon 1, the reciprocal, because I am multiplying here. Same thing will be followed here also. Cos square theta upon sin square theta multiplied with, here it is 1 upon sin square theta, so it will become sin square theta upon 1, the reciprocal, because I am multiplying here. So these cos square theta and cos square theta can be cancelled. It will become sin square theta, plus here also sin square is cancelled, so it will become cos square theta. Now sin square theta plus cos square theta becomes 1, and that is what we have to prove. We have to show that the right hand side is 1. So here left hand side is 1, right hand side is also 1. Therefore the identity is verified. So we can write LHS equals to RHS. This is proved or verified. Understood? So all these sums which I have done today are very simple and easy type of sum. You have to practice some more sums of this type, then the things will become much clear to you. Then you can proceed for doing harder sums. Okay, so that's all for today. In the next session we are going to solve few more simple sums, then we'll go for harder sums. Okay, so till then go on for practicing all these type of sums, and let us meet in the next class. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.